My gaze snapped to the space where the anomaly had been. Nothing. Just the grimy bricks of the alley wall, indifferent and impassive. It was as if the world itself had shrugged, barely noticing the absence. That was the true horror, perhaps, the silence, the utter indifference of the universe to such a profound violation. The image of the island flared in my mind, burning brighter than ever before, almost a physical pain behind my eyes. Its crystalline, milky green waters, the impossible beauty of its bone-white sands, and the great stone mouth, agape, beckoning. A desperate, irrational hope, or perhaps a final elaborate trap. But compared to the silent, soul-consuming decay of the forgetting sickness and the terrifying, instant erasure of the anomalies, it felt like the only hope left. To stay here was to wait for my own unmaking, to become a ghost in a ghost town. The voice, deep and resonant, echoed not in my ears but in the very bones of my skull. Find the calligrapher. It was less a command now and more a lifeline, a desperate reason to keep moving when every fiber of my being screamed for oblivion. My own mind felt like a fragile dam against a rising tide, the forgetting sickness a constant, insidious pressure, a slow, calculated erasure that I knew was coming for me too. I forced my feet to move, putting one foot in front of the other, away from the empty spot where Master Bram had been. My senses were heightened, each creak of a distant shutter, each shift of shadow sending a jolt of adrenaline through me. The gloom heart hung like a monstrous, accusing eye, its sickly crimson glow seeming to pulse with every beat of my own terrified heart. The destination was still vague, but the direction felt clearer. The vision of the island seared into my mind, seemed to pull me subtly towards the south, towards the older roads that led out of what was left of the village. The whispers of the Crimson Sacrament and Silas Vane, the ever-present threat of their shadowy movements, felt like the jaws of a trap closing in. I had to outrun not just the unmaking of the world, but the very masters of its dread. The path, however uncertain, was laid before me by a power beyond my comprehension. And the first step, away from the chilling void, was the hardest of all.